All right, welcome to market analysis for today. Today is Monday. This is TVHM from Douglas FX. Let's get started and look at CADJPY and the opportunity it offers. Last week, we considered the AUDJPY and the USD card. The USD card we considered last week Wednesday is already selling, and then we're already moving and we are selling for the next 2 years. And the AUDJPY, we said that we're looking for opportunity and that will lead us to buy for the next 6 months. Let's look at the CADJPY and see how it fares. So the CADJPY is currently was rejected last week, all right, on a critical high, and that is the high of 2020, all right? So it is a low connection to a high, 2020 high connected to a low, and we're seeing that also. We see the rejections on price, all right? If you understand price language, we see that there's great rejections at the bottom, and here now price closed last month, price closed below the previous low. And this month we see price here, but the month has not ended. We have 1 more day, but we don't expect price to come close below here. There is a TTF information with a hammer alongside, all right? And that is a signal to buy. So right now, what are we expecting? Last week ended with a harami, a perfect harami to resume a buy, all right? And then we look at it on the daily time frame. To score it out, we see something very significant that on the daily time frame, as you look closely, we see that this is a double bottom formation, all right? But that's just not about double bottom formation. If you think you have to see, you will begin to see what I've been saying since why in Douglas FX we say this is an end to chasing strategy. It's not about strategies because strategies are a narrative of historic price movements, all right? Strategies are a narrative of historic price movements, but price language and market reading is a systemic thinking of the current decision of the institution, a systemic thinking of the current decisions of the institutions. All right. So this is different from just thinking like a retail trader. So the retail traders on price action will look at this scenario and want to buy here. Why? Because this is a double bottom and this is a hammer. I'm sorry, a harami. All right. So even price action itself is also a strategy. But price action is just one of the best strategies. I think the top in the pecking order of strategies because it just shows you exactly what price is doing. But it doesn't end there. Price action cannot also save you, as it were, but it's better than other strategies out there. So we will take it beyond price action. We have now studied the way the best set of retail traders, how the best set of retail traders think they want to buy here. And after that, what next? We now have to begin to think like the institutions, which is market reading and price language. So the market reading and price language is telling now that the retail traders are gathered here, all right? Now we're going to smoke them out. There is willingness to the buy side, and then price comes down and this bottom, giving you a morning stir. That's it. A perfect morning stir. So with this morning stir, we ought to resume a buy. But on Wednesday last week, there was a harami. There was a golfing bring price down. Of course, you can see the movement of price. Boop, boop. So you don't expect this engulfing will actually reverse price. No way. You don't expect that. That this engulfing will reverse price. No, it can't work. So what do we expect? Now, if you have missed this entry, all right, you're going to wait for the week to finish up because the month is actually ending. So we want to see price rise and breaks into the new month, all right? When price breaks into this new month, and then we'll wait for price to drop level down a bit, maybe to this point, and then before we resume a buy. The next week, we're going to, or before weekend, hopefully, where we have entered a new month, we'll be looking for an opportunity to buy. How much of Canadian JPY are we buying? We'll be buying Canadian JPY for about 750 pips. Let's look at it. So we're expecting to find we're expecting to take a TP at the low of 2014. That's the closest low, right? So at the low of 2014 is somewhere around here, all right? So we see us beat price down to, let's say from this low down here, about 750 pips against about 100 pips stop loss. All right, guys, so that's the opportunity for CADJPY. It's a buy position, it's a buy bias, and then we have the same scenario for we have the same idea for the AUDJPY, and we remain a sell for USD card. If you look at this, you understand LV, you know that this is a critical LV feeling, all right? It's just complicated. The price to drop a little before we may buy. That is what we've just seen most likely on Thursday or on Friday this week. on Thursday or Friday this week. All right, so for the index, so AUDJPY, like I said, AUDJPY, we're already selling. And then USD CAD, sorry, we're already selling. And then on the AUDJPY also, we are buying. All right, AUDJPY, we are buying. AUD we should also begin to look for a buy. But a challenge I will have with AUD is if you look at it, you see that the AUD has been struggling because these two pairs want to take on the market this week and the beginning part of next week. All right, and the beginning part of next month. All right, so the AUD, they are two most strongest pairs. They'll be acting as the strongest pairs in the coming month. So we ought to, I prefer to look for other opportunities than to trade the AUD at the moment. All right, so the CADJPY set for a buy with for Thursday, and the USD CAD already set for itself, and then the AUDJPY also set for a buy. Let's look at the index market, the volatility index market, and see the opportunities that we short over last week. All right, so I gave out this signal yesterday, and then why is that so? So you see that on the monthly time frame, we see that connection there, all right? And then we look at the weekly time frame, we see that price is beginning to last month there was a morning start buying. So this is the thinking of the retail traders. So the retail traders, the best of retail traders who did price action, all right, will be going with this buy. But shortly after, then there was a sale, there's a bearish harami here, and then we see the read. Now you are thinking, you have seen the best of retail traders thinking. You now have to switch to price language and market reading. What does this suggest? This is a raid on this high. With the retail traders coming down here, a liquidity pool has been created that will bring the institutions down to read this point, right? So we expect the institutions to come down to read this point. A willingness has been shown that the market bias will be going in the buy direction. A willingness has been shown that the market will go in the buy, right? Because the highest part of the morning star has been readed. The highest part of the morning star, that's this high, this candle high, 3 weeks high, has been readed. So there's willingness of the institutions to go up. But before they go up, they will need to go smoke the liquidity pool at the bottom here. That is to see that price will come back down to 9042. And so that is to say that, oh, so essentially, TVHM, they sell. For those of you that trade retracement, now some people will come draw their Fibonacci from here. Excuse me, why draw your Fibonacci from here? Just tell me why. And then when they draw their Fibonacci from here, they will tell you this is 78.2. Wow, this is a question there. Why did you draw your Fibonacci from here? Why didn't you draw your Fibonacci from here? Understand? Why didn't you draw it from here? All right, if you want to take it to this high, then it's not even a 61.8%. All right. So really, there are lots of subjectivities with trading strategies and the rest of them, especially when you take a swing with all the stuff. All right. So however you have modeled your stuff around it, oh, fine and good. If it does you well, also great. All right. Well, there is a better way. That's exactly what I'm saying. I'm only saying that there is a better way. You must be able to think like the best of retail traders, and then you must begin to incorporate your thoughts with what the institutions are thinking, and that is market reading and price language, not price action. So here we are hopeful that we actually want to sell. So you can actually sell when this completes. Sell down to 1942. All right, you can see that there is a bonus here, and there is a pool of liquids that have brought price to this high. So we're expecting a rate to come down. All right, with the rate dropping down, then we'll now resume the buy properly. So there is a small sell in this sell. Stepping there is very risky and takes a lot. So you gotta be sure that you have the equity to go on this trade. All right. So let's review our opportunities that we have been looking at, and then we have been posting. Wow, we see that our jump 10 index, we're already on the $50.5 profit. Jump 50, we are in the $53 profit. Range 10, we are in $13 profit. All right, range 10 actually made a retracement. Well, we're already about 30, and we will now jump out of our trade because we know it's destination. So we are in it, and we will continue to make profit there. And then volatility 10, we're already at $86 profit. Wow. And then volatility 101S, we're already on $31 profit. Wow. Wow. And then on volatility 25, we're on $9 profit. Wow. TVHM, how do you do this? The secret to this kind of trading is understanding the best thought of the retail trader, then synchronize it with the thought of the institution. The combination of these two is who TVHM is, and that is the idea of Doblight FX. This is why we say in Doblight FX is your end to trading strategies. Have you missed out on the last mentorship session that is going on? We have another one coming up very soon, and we'll be inducting the new mentees. We'll be inducting the new mentees into our program, into the next program, coming up through this higher options and investment conference in Port Harcourt. The higher options and investment conference in Port Harcourt holds so much information to be delivered. We'll be introducing Alexis. Alexis is our AI and algorithm, all right, that we've set up that will help you put together in perspective a lot of stuff, how you can begin to make profit. But early users of Alexis, during the testing phase, we were able to come up to 40% per annum of our income. This is growing your income organically. In Doblight FX, we don't do magic. In Doblight FX, we don't do wooji. In Doblight FX, it's not a high yield investment scheme. We go on low, extreme low risk, and we deliver results. So we welcome you on board higher and investment conference holding in Port Harcourt live. TVHM will be in Port Harcourt on the 10th of September. 10th is next week, Friday. 10th is next week, Friday, not this Friday, next week, Friday. And there will be two sessions. There will be 10 a.m. session and there'll be 5 p.m. session. So you can attend any of the two. And listen, if you're not in Port Harcourt, it's an opportunity also for you to attend online because it's a hybrid conference. There's going to be online connections and there's going to be offline connections. So if you're in Port Harcourt and within the virus or you're working, I already have people coming from Uyo that have booked their seats. They say they are coming live to meet with TVHM, and it's going to be awesome to meet with you. I have someone in Lagos saying he's coming live to be with TVHM in Port Harcourt. So it's going to be awesome to meet with you. But for those of you who are scheduled, you are busy, you are in the office, you're going somewhere, please ensure to connect online for that conference. It's going to be explosive, it's going to be revealing, it's going to be revealing. Make your second half of 2021 the best half. I assure you, you're not going to miss out being that conference. And guess what? Registration is absolutely free, but the seats are limited and highly reserved. So 10 a.m., we are starting the first session. It's a higher option and investment conference and making extra income, trading the global economy using AI, all right? So we want to see how we can begin to take advantage of the technology of the 21st century into our trading. In Doblight FX, we update our curriculum. In Doblight FX, we update our curriculum, all right? So join the Doblight FX community today by signing up for the higher option and investment conference coming up in Port Harcourt. And to do that, simply text AI or WhatsApp AI online or AI offline, whichever one you want to attend, to 0816-558-3332. I repeat, text AI online or AI offline to 0816-558-3332. Anything that has a chart is tradable. Anything that has a chart is tradable. All we need to do is understand the perspective of the best of retail traders, then think like the institutions and execute. This is key. All right, so we have also introduced something very great. You want to know the secrets of TVHM? TVHM is dropping his secrets in 15 seconds videos on TikTok. Every day, 15 seconds video on TikTok. So look for Doblight FX or TVHM on TikTok and follow us on TikTok, like our comments, make your comment also, even on YouTube. Doblight FX is on YouTube, watch our videos. But if you want to follow those nuggets that have kept TVHM in the industry and populating profits, all right, and growing wealth organically, guys, this is an opportunity for you to do so. Advance, download TikTok, get online, connect, and you'll be seeing those daily reminders. The information that we dose on TikTok for 15 seconds is actually the secret summary of Doblight FX. So guys, follow us, comment, like, share, and invite others. I want to see you succeed. And Doblight FX is your end to chasing strategy. Do have a great week. From us here in Doblight FX and from TVHM. Goodbye.